Hello, everyone. We are live. Let me begin. Thank you for all the hosts. I really appreciate it. Rebby Shaw's, The Blacktastic, REP 7 Ooze, Diocese, and Udi Games. Really appreciate that. We're back finally. My name is Arkudel, actually James Smith. I've been running this project for a while now. What this project is, we are coming online together and we're working on writing topics together to develop our writing skills. The main theory behind this being that writing every day in a kind of natural fashion will make you a better writer. I'm going to do it with you. Every day we follow a prompt or two. We try to write together, and if you want to share what you have, there's all kinds of ways to do that. One, you can post what you have over in my chat, and I will read it for you. I'm on Discord. My link is down there. You can check it out. You can jump on Discord and share your piece yourself, or if you prefer, you can just paste it into Discord because it's a little bit easier than pasting it into my chat. That way you don't have to break it up. Nemo, good to see you, and thank you for the host. Great to see everybody. I'm so happy to be back. It's been so busy these days, but after the Lunar New Year, my schedule cleared up a little bit, so we can get back to doing this. For today, we're going to write about the topic of resist. That's a huge topic, not just in America, but across the world right now. So what I want us all to do, take about 15 minutes or so. I'll put on some music and let's write about the idea of resist. You can write about what it means to you, about a time that you resisted, about anything you need, anything that's on your mind these days. So let's do it. You can see over this way. My camera's reversed because it's a little bit of a weird situation in my room right now. Over this way, you can see my journal. So we're going to do that together. Thank you for the follow, RBP. Great to have you along. All right. So I'm going to put on some music. Let's all do a little bit of writing. And we'll come back in about 15 minutes. If you have any questions or any things that you want to think about, just go ahead and write in my chat. I'll respond to you. I can read it. It's right over here for me. All right. Let's do it. Today is January 31st where I live. God, it's already into February essentially. Wow. Resistance. I'm doing great, Nemo. How are you? Had a little bit of insomnia last night, but coffee fixes everything. Awesome. So what do you do, Nemo? That was bothering me. Uh, that's awesome. My sister did that for a long time. Uh, then she moved over to a university where she worked, uh, and she told me some of the stuff she had to deal with there. So uh, I respect your work. How about you? Have you been streaming much lately? I haven't been on Twitch all that much. Just catching Udi's streams. That's okay. I was on a hiatus for a long time. Uh, about a month and a half or so, 2 months maybe. What are you playing these days? That's cool. Rocksmith is a music style game. Is it like Guitar Band or Guitar Hero? Sorry, Rock Band, or is it something else? I'm so out of the loop on those kind of games because they're not really popular over here. Not anymore, anyway. I got into Overwatch last week. Uh, I'm doing a lot of Reinhardt now. Oh, that's cool. I would never accomplish anything with that. I studied clarinet for about 3 years, and on the very first day, I played it like strangling a cat. On my very last day, I played it like strangling two cats. Both hands. My music teacher hated me. That's awesome, though, Nemo. You don't have to worry about it, Nemo. No one's gonna judge you. Most people are just gonna be impressed that look at this. This guy can play. I wish I could play. so cool. Um, yeah, I mean, I have students who can play piano just absolutely gorgeously. They play in professional competitions, and I have almost every single one of my students can play an instrument. My wife can play the huge Korean style drums, and I forget what they're called. Changu? Looks like she forgot too. Changu. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for me, completely useless. I studied. I was staying with some friends for a while, and whenever they went out to go to work, and I was kind of at their house just hanging out, they had a piano, so I tried to teach myself how to play Super Mario and Zelda just by watching YouTube videos and mimicking the key presses. And it took me several hours, but I finally got through one or two songs. I can't do it again, but uh, it's amazing what you can do with just time and memorization. Great party trick, one time. Not really worth the investment. Um, that's an amazing skill, Nemo. It's beyond my ken. Cross creeds and ideas. Okay, Nemo. Go ahead and enjoy your food. Let's grab about another 5 or 10 minutes, everybody. Go ahead and work on what you're doing. It doesn't have to be done for you to share it. Mine's not going to be done. I'm just putting my thoughts down right now. Um, really helps me to put them down on the page and kind of process them this way. It's been on my mind a lot lately. Especially, I feel so powerless. I'm far away from my home country, and given the state of affairs, I don't know if I'll ever be able to go back. Oh, that sucks, Nemo. Bummer. Well, people say Americans are passionless when it comes. Master Tavo, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate having you along with us. Excellent. Well, I hope you're joining us, and I hope you're writing your thoughts on this topic too. Um, and I hope you share them with us. It it's time for writers to do something here. Um, it's time for everyone to share their thoughts. That's okay, Nemo. Doesn't have to be, you know, you don't have to be a master writer to join us. Um, you don't have to be a fantastic writer. You don't even have to be a good writer. Everyone is a writer. Every single person in the world. If you've picked up a pen, you're a writer. You're typing in chat. I'm not really creative when it comes to this type of writing, but I enjoy listening to what you guys come up with. Some type of face. I'm not really good. Opie opie. That's cute, actually. You're a writer. You have ideas. Share them with us. Hmm. Go ahead. I'll give everybody else a minute or two to finish up their ideas. I'll share my piece. Well, hello, Nick Everton. Come on in. Well, Nick. Well, what we're doing, we're kind of a writing workshop or a writing. That's very cute. We're kind of a writing workshop. We work together. Um, every day, we're going to choose a topic to work on. Today, we're writing about the idea of resist. You can write down your ideas and your thoughts on this. Could be about anything. It doesn't have to be about the global resistance. You could write about the rebel resistance in Star Wars, if that's on your mind. Um, our goal is to just produce some writing every day, try to share it with each other, and develop ourselves as writers. Um, I'll try to be along almost every day to kind of provoke you guys into doing something. Today, we're looking at the topic of, again, resist. I'll share my piece, and if you want to join in, Nick, go ahead and scribble something down while I do this, and then I'll open it up, and anybody else who wants to share can either paste over in chat, and I'll read it for you, or you can join my Discord channel down below. You can come into my Discord and read it live, or just paste it there, and I'll read it for you. So let's find out. Let's look over at my piece for the time being. Um, I just titled it Resistance. I wrote, resistance comes in many forms. For some, it is even violent. The raging wind smashing against ineffable mountains until one or the other give way to no true end. Others find it in the passive form, the wisdom that comes in bending without breaking. And yet I find no true hold there. I see it for what it is, know it for what it is. The ones I respect are those who resist with the most subtle of actions, the lock of a leg unwilling to bend, the stern glance not withholden for fear of upsetting another, the whispered words, I will not back down. These days, I see two sides of resistance. Living in Korea, I found myself shocked by the scale and the scope of the protests against the incumbent president, Park Geun-hye. For sure, if those accusations are correct, she crossed lines and boundaries that no democratic leader should. It's not my country, though, so I leave it at that. Yet the people themselves fascinated me. More than 1 million, about 2% of the population gathered in one area, peacefully, to express their distaste for their leader. Flash forward to us, and us I mean Americans, and I can distinguish no front. A resistance on all sides, across creeds and ideas, philosophies and goals, one that struck like lightning. People say Americans are passionless when it comes to the democratic process. I think the last few months have disproven that quite solidly, regardless of what side one takes. Instead, I'd say that due to the glut of information, people do not fully know when and where to take a stand, and when and where not to. Yet that is changing too. When this storm is over, for better or for worse, and despite the scars each of us will carry, there's one thing I've come to understand from a life of my own conflicts. We go stronger, wiser, and ultimately kinder with each one. Now is the time to stand up, to root yourself, and to find balance with your own beliefs. We are upon the cusp of change, and yet we have agency over what that might exactly be. That's my short little essay. Maybe next time I'll turn it into a story of some sort. We'll see how that goes. Is anyone out there willing to share their piece? Anything that you guys might have written? If so, again, you can paste it over for me. I'll read it for you. Or again, I'm floating around in my general chat on Discord. You're welcome to hold up with me there. Easy busy. Any chance? You pay something? Okay. 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 That's okay. I'll give you guys another minute or two just in case you want to share. And if not, that's cool too. Sometimes we just need to practice ourselves and we don't want to share that. Um, that being said, I've got about 30 minutes left so we can do another writing prompt. I think for today, I'll use my awesome story cubes. I love these things. We'll grab out 3 of these guys. Let's see. We'll choose some different colors. These things are super cool. You can see they have different images on each one. And what I'll do, I'll roll 3 of these. And whatever the images are, we're going to put together a story with it. Let's see. Number 1, we have a dinosaur. I believe it's a brontosaurus, but you can call it whatever you like. We have an angry face. And we have a baby's basin. Interesting. So, your mission, if you should choose to accept it, I'll write these down in chat. If you can write a story or a poem using these 3 ideas along with the idea of resistance, I'll give you extra points. What do points do? Nothing except bragging rights. But let's try it. Let's take 15 minutes or so. Because I have to take off in about 30 minutes exactly. I have a company class I have to go teach at. But that being said, let's try it. So, dinosaur, anger, baby basin, and resist. Let's try it. Without going too cliche, I really want to just go like in ancient times. But now. Ooh, oh no. Arquidel has an idea. Awesome, Nemo. What you eating? Oh, I'm jealous. My diet starts today, so I'd kill for some pizza, but gotta hold it together. Korea's made me fat, and I need to cut down some of this, fit back into my pants. How about you guys? Coming up with anything? Awesome, Master Tavo. Keep developing it for about another 7 or 8 minutes, and I would love to hear what you've got. Um, I didn't. I don't care, Master Tavo. You know, grammar grammar's a secondary thing. I say that as an English teacher, but really, it's a secondary construct. Communicating, that's everything. Um, and I get what you said. Awesome. That's about as far developed as I can get with this for right now. Um, but if you guys would like to yell out something, so it looks like Master Tavo has one. If anybody else has one too, go ahead and finish up your ideas on it. Again, it doesn't have to be fully developed. Um, and like before, if you'd like to share, go ahead and paste over in chat or jump onto my Discord and feel free to give me a heads up there that you'd like to share. I'll read mine while you guys get sorted, give you some time to prepare yourselves. So with Dinosaur, Anger, Baby Basin, and Resist. And I don't know if I got into the theme of Resist so much, but in time. I think if you get to know me a little bit better, you'll see why I wrote it this way. They waved their canes, fossilized in beliefs so archaic, even the dust has given way to stone. They will not change. They cannot. To do so would violate their own existence. Their love, their humanity, drained away by the ebb and flow of time and perceived struggles, replaced by a gnawing hunger, a desperation manifested into rage. Perhaps that is the only time they truly feel alive. I've known it before, felt the flames of perdition licking at my feet and winding black tendrils around my heart. It's been so long I've forgotten everything except the reason why. Fear. I was afraid. Even of what no longer remains in my mind. Only the trickle of dread of what I was and what I could have and could still become. I'm fortunate though. I recognized the bars on my crib for what they were. Recognized the reflection of my infantile self and sought for the first time to grow. I did. It was painful, and I've lost so much. Friends, family, home. Sometimes I'm reminded I have nowhere to truly go except here, wherever I am at that moment. Sometimes that excites me, drives me forward and anchors me in the moment. I will become no stone statue, no fossil like those before me, but I have to wonder, what then will I become? That's what I have. I'll leave it up to you guys. Master Tavo, would you like to share? Well, thanks. Thanks. All right. I have Easy Busy sitting next to me, typing away furiously, so it's okay. Share what you got. Share what you got. It's all right. No one's gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you. No, that's not my job. Plus, you're scarier than me, so. One family went to a picnic at Kings Park. A young married couple and a baby. They sat down on a picnic mat to have lunch. The mother put her baby basin down on her side. The parents decided playing Pokemon Go for a bit. They start walking around the near area, making sure they kept their eye on their baby. They? Ah, okay. That's where our story cuts off. Very dramatic. I need to know what happens to the baby. I assume a dinosaur eats it. Or a Pokemon eats it. Which would be cool too. That's okay. You got as far as you could go. You did a little bit of writing. Congratulations. Well done. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, something scary. Hey, Silent Willow, how are you? We're just sharing what we wrote just now. We were writing about a dinosaur, a baby basin, an angry face, and the theme of resist. Kind of ah, doing pretty good. And I'm not sure, Master Tavo, you said you had something you'd like to share. There is a character limit in the chat. You kind of have to break it up into small pieces, like Easy Busy did. The other option, you can paste it over into my Discord, and I can copy and paste the whole thing wholesale back into chat so everybody can read it. Um, so whichever way you'd like to do that, we'll wait up for you. I'm really interested to see what you did. Surrender the story. Time. Martha held the protest sign in her left hand and awkwardly balanced her baby's basin with her right. The crowd jostled and chanted all around her things like, "Think of the world," and "It belongs to us." She wasn't sure this was right. Strong beginning. I love the verbs jostle, chant, balance. Just a year before, protesting outside a natural history museum would have seemed pointless. Since the fall, since zero oil, it seemed there was no future at all. Then she got pregnant during a drunken party while the looting raged all around her, and she carried the baby to term. And now, all she could think about was survival and rebuilding for the sake of her child. Mm, powerful. She held her sign and balanced her baby, and felt the chant of the crowd catch in her throat. The end thus far. Beautiful, Master Tavo. Well done. I'd love to see what you develop with this, like where you take this. Yeah, wait. I'm waiting. Oh, okay, awesome. We'll let you get that sorted out. Oh no. I know, it's a little inconvenient pasting into the chat here. Apologies for that. Okay, so the protest started because the museum was guarded by dead end conservationists, the ones who had brought about the fall of the earth by not warning anybody, and they had guns and would shoot anyone who tried to get inside. Tensions were high. The Red Boys leader said the crowd would storm the museum if the conservationists didn't surrender the dinosaur. Huh. She held her sign and balanced her baby, and felt the chant of the crowd catch in her throat. Wow, that's so cool! I wonder, do they want the dinosaur to try to make oil out of it, or do they want it for some other reason? I'd love to see you develop this. I'm so curious. Where do you see it going? Hey, thank you for taking the time to practice. Uh, Very cool. I'd love if you can email. For whatever reason, my chat automatically deletes links, and I need to figure that out and get it working. But if you want to, whoops, sorry, that's my usual wake up and go to work message. No, very cool. I'll try to be back almost every weekday, Master Tavo. Same with everybody out there, Silent Willow, everybody else who joined us today. I'll try my best to be back every day. I'm doing this as a kind of graduate school project. My goal is to develop a stronger online writing community. My hope is to do some kind of digital writing with you guys, some collaborative writing. By digital writing, I mean we're going to try to write a visual novel here on stream using some different software so that you guys can go out and do it. And if you happen to have students or ideas of your own, you can pass that information on. I've got all kinds of other plans to do with everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I do need to wrap up. Master Tavo, if you can message me with your podcast, I would love to listen to it. Please message me directly because, like I said, my links kind of get deleted for whatever reason, and I still haven't figured that out. I unchecked the box to click my links. Well, I'm glad you found us too. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. Nemo's out there. Again, Willow, Easy Busy, Master Tavo, and everybody who followed. Please spread the word. I'll be back soon. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic day, fantastic evening. I'll catch you soon. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Willow. Um, if you follow my Twitter, it'll let you know. I'll update about 15 minutes before I launch every day. Um, Hopefully you can come join us. And again, if you want, Willow, you can look at the topics today. The first topic was resist, and just about 15 minutes, write any of your thoughts on that. And the second one was the dinosaur, baby basin, angry face with the theme of resist. If you want to write that out and send it to me, and I'll put my email down here. If you want to send that my way, I will be happy to read that next stream. Um, I'll share it with everybody, and I will. And again, if you want feedback on anything, you can also send things my way. I love giving feedback, um, and I'll do my best to help you that way too. Um, Main thing is practicing. So let's give it a shot. Thank you. I have to take off, so sorry. I'll see you guys soon. Have a fantastic one.